And welcome back to the Stone and Crane Show. Did I spook you guys by doing the intro first before the music?
The
Should
10
I?
and 16.
What?
We're the 10 and 16, dude.
10 to 16, week 4 yet again. Okay, guys, I guess I'll roll the intro music for you. Is that better? Do you guys feel like you're ready to now listen to this podcast? Okay, as Kyle said, yes, we once again 4 weeks in a row went 10 and 16. I don't know what to tell you. Like, we're just so good. We knew coming in, we're like, you know what, Kyle? Let's just spoof them. First 4 weeks, same exact score, 10 and 16. So that's what we've given you. No, for real though, it's been a very interesting season. Maybe not interesting. I think it's been pretty much the same as any other season. You know, it's hard to figure out. Nobody really knows where they're at. I think going into week 5 though, I think people, or teams I should say, have a little better idea. You know, the 0-4 teams are kind of, at this point, you're almost, there's a very slim chance you're coming back. Not saying it's impossible. Definitely, now with a 17-week season, it's even longer. I think there's definitely room to come back. I think there's been there's definitely been playoff teams that have started 0-4, I would assume. So, definitely possible. But I say that being said, if you want to know what we did last week, you're going to have to go look at last week's video, because I'm not going to tell you that we definitely picked both the New York teams to lose and they both won. I don't understand. That's all I'm giving you. Okay.
That ruined our 12-4 week, man.
I know, I felt so good because the early games were actually not bad. We were on a roll. Mm-hmm. And then Yeah,
I don't know what happened, dude. I wasn't happy about it. I was quite upset.
Okay, we got Thursday Night Football, LA Rams versus the Seahawks. Who you got?
We decided on the Rams. Yeah, I think that's a tough game.
Tough game. Rams are favored, so we're going actually with the favorite here, which is, a little surprising. I guess the Rams with their hot start have gotten more attention.
I think I'm on that Rams bandwagon a little bit.
Oh, for sure.
But Yeah, I don't. It's hard, man. I'm trying to think of the right words to say. I think we've talked a little bit about teams being a little bit overrated. I think they might be one of the teams, but I'm still on that bandwagon pretty hard. I think they're a good football team.
I think they're overrated, but I think they're good enough to beat the Seahawks.
Yeah, I think so too.
Even in that crazy stadium.
Yeah, I just don't think the Seahawks are what they used to be. They are who they thought they were.
Titans, Jaguars.
Jaguars all the way, dude.
What did we? I already forgot which we picked.
Titans.
Titans.
It's hard to trust the Titans. They've lost to some not very good teams.
No, you don't lose to the Jets and get away with it. Like, I'm kind of wanting to push the Jaguars.
First lost. Didn't they lose to somebody else that wasn't very good?
Yeah, they're 2-2. Right? They lost. No, they lost Arizona.
Oh, Arizona.
But they got beat by Seahawks and the Colts last week.
Yeah, I go.
Should we go Jaguars? We gotta go 10-6 somehow. So
I'll go with Titans, dude.
Titans. Okay, we'll stick with the Titans.
We got a coin flip team later in this pick off here.
We got Jets Falcons.
I think Doo-Doo is gonna win over Poo-Poo.
Doo-Doo over Poo-Poo. Yeah.
Yeah,
Falcons. Falcons got a little spunk, but nothing consistent, so it's weird.
Yeah.
And Jets are just the Jets. I don't understand. I've looked at it over and over again, and I still don't understand how the Titans lost that game.
Well, we just talked about it, right? The Titans almost had 100 possessions.
90 versus the Jets 60.
60, yeah. So how do you lose that game?
How do you have one of the third offensive possessions and not win the game? So
yeah, I don't know.
Broncos Steelers.
Oh, what did we decide on the Steelers?
We're going with Steelers because Broncos lost Bridgewater. And he looks unlikely. If the Bridgewater comes back last second, I wouldn't mind flipping this pick over to the Broncos. But we're doing this on Wednesday night, so we don't know. We're going Steelers as of now.
Yeah, it's hard.
Packers Bengals.
Oh, that's Packers easy for us.
Yeah,
we're a little biased. I still
biased.
think Burrows might have a good game. That defense is still kind of so-so. I don't think.
Sure. Well, even that
good.
offense is very so-so. Like Mixon, running the ball has been hit or miss. Passing the ball has been hit or miss. But they're 3-1 against some all right teams, middle of the pack teams. So we'll see. Packers go to Cincinnati, so it'll be a fun game. Saints versus football team.
We both like Heinicke, right? So
I think we're going to Heinicke. That's one of those middle of the bracket teams where they got. I wouldn't say the offense can pop off, but they can be consistent enough to score a few times, and that defense can pop off for sure. The defense can all of a sudden put up a brick wall and feel like you can't do anything against them. So that being said, the football team will win.
The football team is right.
The football, not Saints, just to be clear with everybody. Patriots versus Texans. Mills is not a great quarterback.
No.
Because I was like, that's a bad team, so maybe I'll give him a little leeway, but
it is.
What's his
Mills'
name?
First year,
Wasn't
correct?
doing. Yeah, Mills is a rookie quarterback, so I'm not saying cut him or anything crazy, but Tyrod Taylor was, in his game and a half that he had there, played some good football. So, yeah, that's tough. Patriots, with that being said, by the way.
I was really impressed with the way that they played.
But against Tampa.
The Bucs, man. Yeah, dude, they played really good football, man. But like I had said before, that's Belichick, man. That is peak of coaching, man. He's known Brady. They ran everything they could against that team. And I also think there's a lot of feelings in that game for Brady too, man. And I don't think he looked his best either. So
no. Dolphins versus Bucks.
That's
Bucks all day.
Bucks. Man.
I just gotta look because I want to see if Dolphins lost. I want to see if Brissett. Ooh, he threw for 6.6 yards per attempt. That's like a record for him. Bucks no matter what. Then we got Eagles versus Panthers. This is gonna be an exciting game. It is. It really is.
The coin. Yeah, we flipped the coin.
Should we flip it again?
And it's all. We could flip it again. We can go back to.
Let's flip it. Let's flip it again. No, we won't even count the first one. We'll count just this one.
Okay.
Top Eagles, bottom Panthers. Ready?
All right.
Oh, it rolled. It landed on its face, so it's bottom up. Panthers.
All right.
So we're going Panthers. We're flipping.
Okay,
we coin flipped earlier and it was Eagles, so now we're flipping it back. Roll it back, I seriously could see this going either way. Panthers didn't look as bad as I thought they were going to look without McCaffrey. So I think they can, Sam Darnold, despite his 2 turnovers, still scored 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
So if he can do that against Eagles, he'll win. They just they faced a good team last week. So.
And they played a good team, and I think, I think they still have a good chance to win this game for sure.
Browns versus the Chargers. Chargers indeed. I think
that's hard.
I think we screwed up last week by not going with the Browns. I don't know. I guess we thought Vikings were a better team. They really are, but this week they're now facing a really top. I'd say a top 5 team in the Chargers. So we gotta go with Chargers here.
Yeah, I think people are I think Browns are overrated.
They're a good team. They're 3-1, right?
Yeah, but they're always going to.
If they can win this next,
teams,
if they can win against the Chargers this week, I think they'll deserve the respect to get caught upon more on our predictions.
The Vikings, the Bears, then the Texans. I mean, they lost to the Chiefs. I mean, they haven't beat anybody good. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it was a 2-point game against the Chiefs, which have a terrible defense, but.
Sure, but it was also a 7-point game against the Vikings, and they barely beat the Bears too. So it's like,
yeah, who knows?
They didn't put up any points against the Vikings. They barely put up any points against the Bears. That's where it's hard because the team could put up points, but they haven't been putting up points other than that Chiefs game. So it's, and then with the Texans game, I think they put up points, right? But I just don't think that team's as good as. I don't know, dude. I feel like they're overrated. I feel like they're always going to be overrated.
It's because they were so bad for so long that people just want them to be good. So,
which is fine. I don't know, man. It's just everybody's because they got all that high powerness on that team now. But until they start beating good teams, if they come out and they beat the Chargers this week and then they get on a roll and they beat some good teams, then they can finally, get that steam.
I just think I'm just happy with where they're at because considering. People always say the Browns, Jets, and Lions are like the 3 worst NFL franchises forever and ever. I think the fact that they're doing decent is nice.
Yeah.
Anyways, Bears versus Raiders. I think Raiders all day, right?
Yeah.
I mean, they lost their first match last week against Chargers, but I think Chargers are a legit team. Legit contender for the Super Bowl. And Raiders are definitely a playoff team with how they've played in the first 4 games. So if they can keep playing as they have, they should be able to beat the Bears easy.
Yeah, I think Bears have a decent defense. I just don't that offense just isn't there yet. And I think like we said, Montgomery's hurt, right? So
yeah, so it's gonna be rough. I think we're gonna bounce back a week for the Bears. Lions versus Vikings. I guess one of them's got to win, right? You can't pick both of them to lose. Can we pick a tie?
We
can pick a tie.
Can we really?
We can totally pick a tie. We won't pick a tie. That's for cheap people. We'll go Vikings.
That's for soccer. Ties for soccer.
Right. It's a lot more. Anyways, yeah, Vikings.
I mean, I'm going to root for the Lions.
Yeah, me too. I was rooting for the Lions last week. Against the Bears, so. But they suck. Bills versus Chiefs.
We're going to go.
Chiefs are predicted to win by a 3-point spread, but I think we're going Bills, right?
Yeah, I think we both agreed that the Bills, man, they've ever since week 1, man, they've destroyed every team, so. And that Chiefs defense, like we just said a little bit ago, that Chiefs defense is not very good.
Oh no, I expect 300 plus at least from Allen with 2, maybe more, 2 or 3 touchdowns at least.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
49ers versus Cardinals.
Cardinals, man, you're a big bandwagon fan on that team, right, Cardinals?
I am. I will hoist Kyler Murray.
Undefeated at this point.
They are undefeated team? They are the only undefeated team. Every other team.
The last undefeated team.
They are.
Has long.
We have picked now. I can tell you our picks for undefeated teams. We've picked the Packers, the Bills, and the Bucks to not lose a single game this year. So far through 5 weeks. Those are 5-0 teams. None of them are 5-0 or gonna even have a chance to be 5-0. So we've also picked, just so people know, we've also picked the Bears, Jaguars, and Jets and Dolphins to all be 0-5 right now, and they are not. So
damn.
Oh, actually, the Jags are. Sorry, my bad. Jags are 0-4. They have a chance to go 0-5.
Bears have squeaked out some wins.
Yeah, that's football though. There's always going to be bad teams when it's hard. There's only been a few teams to go defeated throughout a season. So, yeah. Colts versus Ravens.
Ravens, right? I mean, the Colts just. I mean, didn't they just win, right? But they're still not a good team, right?
Ravens is a great team. Lamar's a little banged up already, but he'll be playing. I think they'll be able to win.
Yeah, I just don't think that Colts team's very good, man. I mean, you never know, right? I mean, the Ravens, the Colts could pull some shit out their ass and pull it together and win, but
yeah,
it's. I still think the Ravens win this one for sure.
For sure. We got Giants and Cowboys. We going with Cowboys.
Yeah, they're a good football team, man. As much as that pains me to say it, they're the Giants are really bad, dude, and the Cowboys are a better than average football team right now with the way they're playing. So I think that's a pretty. It should be, even though it's a division game, them and they play each other, so.
Okay.
But can hope the Giants win, but I don't know.
Yep. I think that's you're kind of starting to get a little robot-y on me, so we'll cut it out there. We'll hope you enjoyed our picks. If you enjoyed the picks, hit a like, subscribe for more, leave a comment down below on what you got for picks. Otherwise, peace.
Peace.